Look what's waiting for us at the boat ramp here. Not even waiting until we get in the water.
Nope, he's not gonna be patient.
Da 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 da. Not today. Good morning, regular viewers. So we're out here today fishing a heavily weeded, a lot of heavy cover fishing spot this morning. Started off using my homemade frog lure here, and already got one hit on it. Already missed him, but at least that's progress. So we can hear a lot of frogs making their little froggy noise in the background, which is why we're starting out with this guy today. There's a lot of distractions out here today. Hopefully we'll see some for you. There's a carp spawn going on, so like up under all these trees and along the edges and stuff, basically everywhere you'd want to try to catch a bass, carp are over there rooting around and jumping around and stuff like that. So we may have to go try something else. But we're just going to fish our way down this edge right here and into this back pocket.
And off we go. Got some froggy action, huh?
The water, we had a lot of rain the past 2 days, so water level's up, and these fish could be way back behind all these reeds here. There's still about 2 and 3 feet of water.
Oh, that was something.
Hey, that was something.
Well, that was something right there.
So what that probably was, if you can see it on the water, see that little school? That's probably baby bass right there.
I don't see a little school, but the camera doesn't.
See that little bit of stuff? There's like raindrops on the water looking stuff right there. That's definitely going to be baby bass. So,
but not right over there.
so
That's just what it is.
we'll let that guy raise his young there, but that's what that hit was all about. It's a post-spawn situation here, and that's the kind of stuff we're looking for.
Got it. Look at that. Nice bass. Look at that. All right. Woo. Look at that. Awesome. Right on the frog. Oh, sorry, chatterbait.
This is a chatterbait, sunfish color chatterbait, because they're guarding that fry with a homemade trailer, homemade paddle tail on it.
Look at
Nice
that.
guy. About 2 pounds. Say goodbye. Thank you,
bye.
sir.
Look at that. That was awesome right there. Right on the chatterbait.
So sunfish colored chatterbait here because again I saw them guarding the fry, and I don't want to be harassing them too much when they're doing that, but if I'm just fan casting out here, blind casted, happen to upset somebody and they hit it, then that's pretty good. So, but he came right out after it.
That was something right there. Right in that cover up in there. And just awesome fish.
See it going through the water, the paddle tails paddling.
Yep, right there.
After this tree here.
the water has shown some clarity because
Well, the reason we fished back in this spot, the main lake is all pretty muddy today. So we found this backwater here that the water usually stays fairly clear, and as you can see today with this lure coming through the water here, the clarity is still pretty decent.
Yep.
So
right in that pack of trees right there.
there's so much cover here, you really got to try to hit. The bass can be anywhere. You don't want to bulldoze through an area. So we got this tree, this tree, this tree, and that clump of trees right there.
Yep.
You got to try to at least give them all a little bit of attention.
But anyway,
Hey, that was a stinky bass. My hands smell it. I don't know from here.
well, good thing they don't have smell vision.
Yeah.
Again, it's one of the good things we don't have
Over
yet.
there. There he goes. All right, we're leaving, buddy. Got one more on that chatterbait here. Right up under those trees. Outstanding. Thank you, sir. Okay, so if you're panning around this way, so we fished all the open water over here that we can. And now we've got all this really heavy weeds, all these lily pads here with some holes in them. And there's birds out there walking along them. I don't know if you can see that way out there. So we'll fish out over these, fish all the holes out here in these pockets of lily pads, all right?
All right.
We just caught a bass on that chatterbait under a clump of trees over here, but we've heard some splashing and a lot of frog noises in here, so we will. And remember, under all this stuff, there's an open highway to all those open areas. So most of this stuff is on the surface here. So under the water, it's not as hard for these fish to navigate as it appears.
Whoa!
Just like that.
Look at that.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Just like that.
Yeah,
That's not a bad fish at all, huh?
yeah, it's even bigger than the first one. Oof! Got a little blood on him, but
He's all beat up from spawning, huh?
yes. But look at him. That is a really chubby fish.
Beautiful. Right on that frog.
Uh-huh.
Thank you, sir.
Here he goes.
Yes.
Always want to envision that hit right there. Right
Whoa!
there. Oh, he missed that one. Oh, he hit it again.
He hit it again. Is he trying to hit that thing? Oh yeah! Ah, third time's the charm. Look at that beautiful bass. Look at that.
right.
Another one on the frog.
Has about 3 pounds here. Right on that frog. I don't know if we're going to get another fish out of that frog, but that number 8 hook makes a difference, I'll tell you. That big hook on this bait. Beautiful. Thank you, sir.
All right, goodbye.
Right there. Oh, he missed that one. Oh, he hit it again. Is he trying to hit that thing? Oh, yeah!
My cameraman is taking his union lunch break here. Eating his little sandwich. What do you got there?
Turkey, salami, ham, pickles, mustard, mayonnaise, cheese, tomato, and lettuce.
Is that enough stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of bread is that?
Healthy bread.
What kind of bread?
Dave's Killer Bread.
Dave's Killer Bread. Who made that sandwich?
Dave Dahl.
No, who made the sandwich,
Oh,
silly
me.
goose? The regular editor made this big old sandwich?
No, me.
I mean, the regular assistant, huh?
Uh-huh.
Is that going to get you enough energy to fish the rest of the day?
Yep. Got to get the energy and the muscle to catch the lunkers.
Nice bass, about 2.5 pounds there on our frog. Way back in it over there. All beat up from spawning. Look at that guy. Holy smokes. Thank you for the memories. Alright, so I've seen some activity back in these pockets here. Let's see if we can't find a bass back in there. My cameraman sleeping after his lunch break? That light sandwich, I can't imagine how come you're, feeling like taking a nap. You don't feel like taking a nap? You sure? All right. Sounds like a big motor starting. Sounds like somebody may be stuck. If there's a frog that big, we are in a lot of trouble. Okay, let's get back in there. Should be right back in there.
Yeah.
That last bass came out of a very similar place. Unfortunately, my cameraman was on his mandatory union lunch break, but that's okay. Boy needs nutrition. Try another good cast in there.
Oh, there was something
That was a fish right there, yep. That's probably the bass we're looking for right there.
little baby bass right there?
Yep, it is. See that? Looks like rain on the water.
Yeah. Oh, yep. Yep. Wow.
Get that?
All right.
Look at that, huh? Little guy, but pretty nice, huh?
Pretty nice.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Chatterbait comes through those lily pads pretty nicely. That homemade trailer is working pretty well. It's holding up to this abuse pretty well. Caught, 3 bass, I think, on this chatterbait today? And how many bass did we catch on that frog? Yeah, and that's the same bass. That's the same frog. Here, excuse me. We just saw a bass jump over here. Grab the old froggy. Switch sides over here. Old froggy doggy. This is where we caught a number of fish on the frog last time we were out here, remember?
Oh, yeah.
One of my favorite spots back here.
And if you look out over
I think that stuff we're seeing jumping is all gar. And they'll hit these sometimes, but they more tear it up. Not really the target species. They're hard to hook as well. Well, let's scoot across to that other reed edge over there. If you remember last week out here, regular assistants, remember we had a couple fish over there?
Yep.
None of them out sunning themselves today. Water was 72 after that rainstorm.
Yep, and when we were driving over to the spot, we saw a huge buck of turtles, and they all went in the water except for one. Look at that little guy.
Well, I just want to thank you regular viewers for coming along on another fishing trip with us. We got to showcase our frog lure that we just made up. Please check out that video if you haven't seen it yet. We'll put a link down below. And just want to thank my little cameraman there. He did an excellent job filming us in between eating his massive sandwich. And thank you for the regular editor for sorting this all out. And lastly, I just want to thank you guys for all watching and commenting and subscribing and just all the enthusiasm you've had. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, please leave them below. And you stay regular. Hey, what are you kids doing?